However, Wakanda weekend box office where it looks like Wakanda Forever did really well at the domestic market for 5-day weekend. And Disney new animated movie looks like the biggest flop for Disney yet again after the Lightyear a couple of months ago came out. When I look at overall box office number this weekend, looks like Black Panther Wakanda Forever doing really good, especially when you think about a domestic market. International still holding really good. So let's look at it. Looks like Wakanda Forever for the 5-day weekend it did grab $64 million, and the international it did grab still $30 million something, and overall it is sitting at 670 something overall total. And you have to remember this is just the estimate number. This number changed on Monday. And look, when I think about this overall success for Wakanda Forever, especially domestic, making this much on its third weekend, it is really impressive. And you know why people are hating on Marvel movie, because many other movie did came out during the weekend. It's not only this movie it is playing, but it is playing in, I guess, 4,000 theaters. Still, like, it's playing in the most theater. But there is other movie also came out like Devotion and Glass Onion actually did quite well for Netflix, this movie, which I can't wait to see it, but it hasn't dropped on Netflix. It'll drop on Christmas time. That is like exciting to see, because people who saw Glass Onion, they're really praising this movie. And of course, the biggest headline today is The Strange World starring Jake Gyllenhaal. That is a flop at the box office. This movie did grab the cinema score from the audience, and the domestic on 5-day weekend it only made $18 million, and this movie cost to make, at first I heard it was $135 million, but looks like it did cost to make $180 million. I don't know why they're greenlighting all this animated movie with this huge budget. Although this controversy around this movie Strange World, did it affect the movie? I don't know how many people actually know about the controversy, because none of this, like when you saw the trailer, didn't show anything. So people who were excited to see this movie, they went to see this movie. I guess this movie's overall trailer never created any buzz for this movie. And looks like overall, although this movie was expected to make Encanto's box office number like last year it did, which it didn't match Encanto's number, which I never thought it could. This movie didn't bring like anything exciting, I guess, for the table. Like, although many people say because it's Oak, so that is, I do imagine some people will be commenting because of Oak it's a flop. Is it possible? Of course, it's possible. But then again, how many normal audience know about that? That's what I gotta ask myself. That's why I'm not gonna blame on anything. I think overall this movie wasn't looking exciting, that people didn't go out to see. At this point, Disney's animated movie, they are not creating that much buzz. They need to bring brand new idea. Although they're gonna say, like, this was, I guess, original IP. They're gonna now go back and bring all the old IP. Then I think this movie, it is still so huge flop. Like, really, when you look at this, Disney might be really mad today. And I do blame it. Like, they didn't do any advertise for this movie. They didn't, none. Like, I guess they saw this movie and overall how the movie was. I think they just decided not to spend any money for advertising, which is a wise idea. I think they just saw this movie. They knew they're going to lose money. At this point, I would say that Disney's next big movie, it is going to be Little Mermaid. I know many people are not excited to see Little Mermaid. I do imagine it will open huge. Although I didn't see the full trailer yet, but I do think Little Mermaid will open to huge number, like not Black Panther number, but I could see it's opening to huge number. Or might be wrong, because the first trailer did create a lot of buzz for this movie. Any kind of buzz is good. I think personally. And another news is Black Adam. It just crossed to $378 million the worldwide market. And this movie at this point, it is a flop. I know Dwayne Johnson, he's still trying to promote this movie. How is this guy still promoting this flop movie? I have no idea. Obviously, this was his own movie, like it's from his own production, and this movie only making what Shazam make at the box office. It must be really shame for him, although he doesn't want to be associated with Shazam movie. And here your movie made almost same amount of money as Shazam, because whenever it comes to like a comic book movie, what movie like that, what IP it's belong to do play big role in the movie's overall box office success. I feel like, or I don't know. I feel this movie. Some people are expecting this movie to cost $400 million. I think it could pass that number. Who knows at this point? This movie is already on digital, so I don't know how much it has like gas left to go. Who knows? And that was my thought on this weekend box office. Let me know in the comment. What do you think about this weekend box office number? And if you enjoyed about this video, don't forget to check my other videos on other topics. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. Until I see you next time, please take care.